everyone, today I'm going to tell you about the time when I tried to upgrade the taillights in my 2017 BMW M3. You don't want to miss it. So I got my package from Keys Motorsports and it came very nicely wrapped. I opened up the box, and in the box, first thing I noticed were some decals, some keychains, and a Keys Motorsports banner. Well, that was pretty odd. So I went ahead and I hung it up on the wall. I didn't think twice about it. Then I opened up the styrofoam box, and that revealed a set of taillights. There were these LED taillights, the hype that everyone's getting. It's a must modification apparently. Again, I didn't think much about it. I was slowly opening it up and I noticed the high quality. They were actually very high quality. But again, I didn't think much about it. So I opened it up. Then I realized I have to install them. So I popped my trunk open. First thing I needed to remove the taillights. So I removed the trim, I removed the screws. But then I realized, well, there's another taillight on top of the trunk. To get to it, I have to remove the liner. So I, again, grabbed another set of tools and I removed the liner and I popped that top taillight and I set it aside. So I installed the one on the right-hand side first, which was actually very straightforward. I had to snake the cable through that little hole and snake it above, because what I had to do next is I had to connect that taillight to the one that sits on top of the trunk lid. So then I snaked the cable and I put the new one in and I connected everything. I tightened all the nuts and bolts, and then I proceeded to close the trunk. And after I closed the trunk, I pressed the lock button, and then when I pressed the unlock button, the most amazing thing happened. They did a beautiful dance, and check this out. These are my new taillights, courtesy of Keys Motorsports. And I kid you not, I once saw this set of taillights on a BMW that was in front of me, and the guy actually pulled over. We had a little chat, and I was so mesmerized by these taillights. I was mesmerized by the quality, I was mesmerized by the definition, and it just happened to be that Brian from Keys Motorsports, who's a friend of mine, sells these. So I said, hey Brian, I need a set of these. Money's no object, but luckily he's got the best deals. But seriously, I got them, and check this out. What a beautiful and absolutely amazing set of taillights. Now, I'm gonna show you in detail how to do the other side. I was sort of being very dramatic, but check this out. This is so cool. Let me grab the camera and I'm gonna show you exactly all the detail. The fitment is spot on, but here, let me show you. I've got my key here. Whoa, it's Keys Motorsports. Well, look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna move it out of the frame so you can see the taillights. So look, when you lock it, okay, this is what happens. And then when you unlock it, check this out. So the left side is on, but look at the dance the right side is doing. Oh yeah. You hear the Valvetronic motor in the back? Let's look at it from this angle again. Again, when we unlock, this is what happens. As you can see, as I'm panning the camera very closely, the fitment is spot on. I have zero issues with fitment. I'm trying to capture that 3D effect, so let me open it up now. You can see it from here. Oh yeah. Now if you see flickering on camera, that's just a camera effect. They don't do that in real life. They just do that little dance, and then they get brighter and brighter. Oh my God, that looks good. And then again from this angle, look how beautiful they look. Oh. So now let's compare them side by side once again. On the left hand side, OEM, on the right hand side, the upgraded ones. So again, when you lock the car, this is what happens. When you unlock the car, the OEMs stay on, the aftermarket ones do a little dance, and then they look super nice. And it's important to point out that actually, even though these are the darker ones, they're still not as dark as the aftermarket ones. So these are still darker than the shadow lines. I'm gonna get in the car now and I'm gonna test all the lights. So check this out. All right, ignition on. So this is what happens when the regular lights are on. These are the turn signals, which my car actually has. Now hazards. And of course, brake lights. All right. So now actually replacing these is super straightforward. What you do is, whoops. Yes, you have to take this guy off, but let's start with the bottom ones. There's a little flathead screwdriver thing that you just have to undo, which removes this trim. This comes right off. Then you've got these two 10mm nuts that you have to remove. Then you just massage the tail light out. Nothing happened. Just be careful when you do that. All right, unplug it and put it in a safe place. We're gonna put it in the garbage. I'm kidding. Now, you grab the new tail light, and first thing you notice is there's that little hole. This hole lines up the pin that are on the tail lights. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive a little cable that runs from this tail light to the one that sits on the trunk lid. So first thing what you do is you take this guy in, peel some of the trim here so you can just see what's going inside, and simply snake it inside. It's gonna go in, no problem. You'll see it come up on this end, and just snake it all the way up until it comes out by the door hinge. Now, since this cable goes through this hole and technically this pin is supposed to be sitting in this hole, what happens is if you were to just put them in over the cable, the taillights wouldn't sit straight. So what I did was I simply snipped them. Super easy to do. See? Comes right off, and you left with an opening. Don't worry, there's a little pin on the other end. And then what you do is you've got two connectors here. You've got a connector for 2013 to 15. In other words, pre-LCI and post-LCI. So we're gonna use the post-LCI one. We're gonna have this little resistor, and we'll stick it in there. You're supposed to tape it to the body, but in my case, I'm just gonna wedge it in there, and it's gonna be fine. Now, pull the excess. Now we're ready. Well, obviously not upside down. We're ready to push it in. So you're gonna put that pin in first, and then you line it up on these bolts. And here you've got plenty of adjustability. So you can move them up or down, left and right. In my case, I wanna make sure they're lined up with the body lines, or as much as they could be. See, and be careful not to pinch this cable. So you want it to be running down and then inside. And then just so you can see, so I ran this cable this way, it comes out here and it comes out this way. You then want to run it on the actual hinge, and I'm going to show you how to do that. See, so you're going to snake this cable through here, and then we're going to zip tie it, but not yet, because we have to remove this tail light. Now, you've got a little plug here which unplugs, and you've got this 8mm bolt. There we go. And it comes right out. Then you take your new tail light, and we're going to unwrap it. Oh yeah, very uneventful. We're going to put all the cables in here, and then you sort of just push and slide, and it'll just slide in place, and then you just tighten it. Let's not forget to plug everything back in. So you see this little connector here? This connector connects to the one that you snaked. So right there. And then you've got this connector here which connects to this guy here. And that's it. Now you've got this resistor here. What we're going to do is we're going to tape it somewhere to the body of the car. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. But obviously before we do any of that, we should probably do some testing. So let's leave it like that. And let's see how this works. Check this out. No camera cuts. So this is going to be live. Did it work or not? Okay, it doesn't work. Ah, there we go. How come it's not doing a dance? Come on, do a little dance. What happened to the dance? Guys, oh, because my taillights were off. Ha! So when they're in the off position, they will not do the dance. Look. Lock. I hope. Unlock. Ah, you got me worried for a second. So, if your switch is in the 0 position, they will not do the dance. If they're in the on or automatic position, they will do the dance. So there you go. Woof. Got me worried for a second. Okay, so I cleaned up some of the wiring. Basically, I put the resistors up here. I taped it in. It comes with a double-sided tape. These will be pressed by this liner, so no need to worry. And I zip tied this cable here, which then we have these plastics that go on top of that. So now that this is put back together, we're going to tuck the liner back in place and put back this trim. I got this new screwdriver set, highly recommended. I'm going to link it in the description for you. I love it. So what do you think? In my mind, they look absolutely amazing, and I'm very happy with my decision of getting them. Now, one thing to point out, if you are not careful while installing these, you might crack your phone. That's right. Yep. I was doing the install and I dropped my phone and the phone completely cracked. So be careful when you're installing these because you might crack your phone screen. Anyways, let me know what you think of these taillights and the install in general by commenting below. Huge thanks to Keys Motorsports for having the best deal, and I got them in one day. So you cannot ask for a better service. I'm going to link them down in the description onto Keys website so you can get them from there. And again, you will absolutely love them. I think this is such an amazing upgrade. Now what I have to do is I'm going to have to ceramic coat them. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just going to show you the product that I'm going to use. I'm going to link it in the description as well. Anyways, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.